fingers crossed, we're live for the second part of the Fullers and Friends box. As always, I'm joined by my good friend Christoph over at Degustation. How are you doing, mate?
I'm fine. Hello, everybody. I think it will be a very good show because we have very good beers. Well, at least labels looking fantastic.
Yeah, funky labels. Yeah, the final three beers from the box. The first one up, we're going to be taking a look at the mild. Mispriced, is that? Oaked mild.
Yeah, oaked mild.
And this is a collab with the Magic Rock Brewery. 4.5% ABV.
And of course, all those beers are coming with a nice graphic on the cups. They are all the same, but you know it looks quite nice.
Right, let's go for it then.
All right.
I don't know about you, but I'm thirsty.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Didn't smell too bad on the nose, does it?
Nice dark beer.
I am a big fan of the mild style.
It just look, they're like dark amber. Nice small head, medium bubbles.
Yeah.
It looks clear. You have nice carbonation going there.
I think it's a filtered beer indeed. Aroma.
Well, it's mild.
I don't know. To me, it just smells. It smells really, really traditional.
Well, it is a little bit fruity with some chocolatey accents, maybe cocoa, but very low. It's rather fruity and refreshing in aroma. Maybe a little bit of caramel.
Yes, yeah, a little bit toffee or caramel along them sort of lines. I can smell something like that. Right, dive in on it then.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice.
Pleasant.
Medium body, quite refreshing. Some lemony, fruity accents, but everything is mild, like the name suggests. Quite smooth. Nice texture, actually. It's quite velvety. Settled. Bitterness, it's almost not existing. It is a little bit of herbal accents there, but tiny. It's very refreshing everyday beer. There's not so much going in this beer, but it's enough to be refreshing and very drinkable. Sessionable beer.
Yeah, I've no worries with it whatsoever. I think in the true form of a mild, the ABV does slightly push it a little bit higher, but I welcome that. It's one of them beers for me that I could have quite a few of. It's got that factor to it for me. I'm getting a nice little bit of sweet nuttiness on the back end, which I can relate to in a mild.
Yeah, you know what? I think the name just tells everything. It is a style that actually there's no wow moment in it. It's just a decent, everyday, working class beer, right? So you can have a beer after shift, right? so you would feel refreshed going home. You can't really be drunk drinking this unless you will drink, whole barrel. But then, who can drink so much?
Yeah, I think you pretty much summed that up there, mate. To be honest, it's a traditional old school style, done by two relatively
brewery.
good brewers. Yeah, it's like a decent best bitter to me. It's very, very drinkable. It does the job. There's no bells and whistles on it. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah, you know what? It has all the qualities of British ales, British hops, British yeast, a little bit of um, fruitiness. So yeah.
I mean, it says on the back here that they've added rum barrel oak chips to give it a sweet, nutty depth of flavour. I'm not getting any. I'm not getting any of that really. I do get the nuttiness, which
Yeah, but you know what? It could be in the mild anyway.
I think that's pretty decent.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
That's a nice multi beer, and very refreshing, I would say. Of course,
Sure.
some people would say, "Oh, it's a boring style." Yes, but there are many boring styles, but they still are very successful. If you will take just lagers or bitters, or even box, they are quite plain, and it's okay. Not every beer have to be like,
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah, you don't have to have imperial stouts and double IPAs all the time to. I'm a champion of beer styles like this. I love a best bitter from time to time. You know me, exactly the same as you, my friend. When it comes to lagers, you like to try them styles of beers. Some would say that they were boring, but yeah, it's just a solid mild. The first beer out of this this part 2 box, the Fullers and Friends misprized mild collab with the Magic Rock Brewery. Yeah, I like that. I think it's all right for what it is.
Yeah, very decent beer, definitely.
What's next up there, mate? We got
the way down
way down ale. Yeah.
Yeah. So it will be Australian ale with stone and wood. And they use malted barley and wheat. The hops that make this fruity ale aren't just from down under, they're from way down under. Our Aussie mates have selected a trio of Tasmanian hops, including an unnamed experimental hop that combine to create a beautifully balanced beer full of tropical fruit flavors, a fitting homage to Tassie's hop growers. Okay. Well, so we have experimental hop in it. Oh, it's interesting.
I've never had anything from Stone and Wood before, so yeah.
Well, it looks all right. Nice amber color. Or deep gold. Nice head, small and medium bubbles. Everything looks all right. It is quite fruity.
Orangey.
Orange, yes.
Yeah.
Some lemon,
Marmalade orange sort of whiff to it.
mandarin, something like this. Well, quite pleasant. Some maltiness, but not so much. The citrusy aroma is just, bursting from the beer. Nice.
Smells quite welcoming, doesn't it, for an IPA?
Yeah, definitely. Okay then.
Yeah.
I like it.
Right. Let's see what it's all about. Cheers.
Cheers. Decent.
Light body.
Yeah, quite
light for the ABV, isn't it? Really, it's got a bit of a texture feel to it.
Yeah, you have like quite zesty, citrusy, but it also is touch of sweetness here. Nice maltiness, little bit of caramel, but bitterness is on rather high level because you have a nice grapefruity bitterness, a little bit of white grapefruity albedo as well, quite zesty, and is quite refreshing. So yeah, lovely.
Yeah, very, very, very soft. It's got a delicate sort of finger.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
It really.
Balanced, I think.
If I didn't know it was 5.8, I wouldn't know I was drinking a 5.8.
Yeah,
ABV beer.
You would just say that it's a nice pale ale. That's it. But yeah, you know what? Those hops here, I think, are doing very good job. It's nice. It's not like over the top, but it's on a nice high level. Very refreshing and citrusy. Yes.
I like that mixture between bittersweet in it, because intake wise for me, it's a lovely, almost marmalade orange sweetness to it, minus the body.
Yeah.
And then the back end, a lovely sort of tailing subtle bitterness, a pithy grapefruit sort of thing.
Yeah, even carbonation is medium to low, so it doesn't make the harsh foam or tickling in your mouth. It's just nice, smooth, very nicely balanced beer that you would enjoy. And on this ground, the aroma and taste are just nice, beautifully balanced and welcoming. So yeah, good beer.
Yeah, pretty much the same. And I think for me, it's a continuing follow on from the first three beers that we did. They're all presented quite nicely. Loud, vibrant artwork on all the bottles.
Yeah.
The beers are comfortably middle of the road for me. I'm not saying that's a negative or anything. They're just easy to hold with beers.
Yeah. You could say that they are settled. But they are very nice. You know what? I think they could be a very good start for anyone who likes to start in craft beer journey, because they are so soft, mild, gentle, with nice features.
Yeah.
There's no.
I know if I was.
Yeah.
I've always been interested in beer, even before I turned all the cameras on and all this YouTube jazz. I've always been intrigued with beer, and I know for me, I can relate back to going back to sort of like 4, 5, 6 years. If I'd saw this box of beers in Waitrose on the shelf, I'd want to try it. The curiosity would get the better of me, because of how it's packaged. You know, the wording of some of the ales and whatnot. So yeah, it's got that appeal to it in bucket loads for me, and it's yeah.
Definitely.
I say it's easy for everyone, but you struggle to get yours.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very nice. In the different in many layers. So you have nice appearance, graphics, nice packaging, and then beers itself are nice.
I think they're very, very acceptable. The box was £10 for 6 beers. I think that's good value for money for the 6 beers that you do get.
Yeah.
So far, so good. I think the final beer that we're going to be coming up to now. Christoph, do you want to do the honours, mate, again?
Oh well, it's Respect Your Elders, Mosaic ESB 6% in collaboration with Tiny Rebel. So it's Welsh collaboration. And what they say, old brewery meets new brewery and bonds over the mutual appreciation of ESB. That's the story behind this beer, which gives the classic style a contemporary tropical twist. With a trio of New World hops, this malty marmalade beer beautifully bridges the generation gap. Yeah, because you have very well established Fuller's and very successful new brewery, Tiny Rebel. So yeah, why not? Nice, thinking behind the beer, and the Fuller's ESB, it's exceptional. So yeah. So if they improved on this. Yeah, if they improved on the Fuller's ESB, it's even better.
Yeah, which is a very, very good beer, that is. I must admit, I do like the ESB. All right, let's go for it. Yeah, fruity on the neck.
With very nice carbonation. Well, lots of melanoidic accents, like a burnt caramel, a little bit of like burnt crust. Yeah, something darker.
Yeah, bread crust.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got another little bit of a traditional whiff about it, which is one if it's an ESB.
Definitely, you can say straight away that it is ESB, because of this traditional accents. So yeah, good.
Yeah. Right. Cheers, buddy.
Wow, good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Very nice body, some sweetness, and then on top of this, just arrives nice citrusy, marmalade, orangey, zesty, citrusy accents. So it's very, very nice. because you have this nice maltiness, rich body, and then goes excitement from hops. Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's and almost for me on the palate, it's almost like a 2-for-1 deal, because you're met with the heavier end of a bitter, the maltiness, the brown breadiness, touch of toffee, and then it sort of quickly tails off to that citrusy back end, and sort of like makes it a little bit more fresher and more subtler,
Yeah, and you are left in a bittersweet ending. Yeah, like marmalade. Definitely.
Yeah, I get that. I get that aspect to it. Yeah, I think for me, out of the 3 beers, I think this one pips it for me.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe because it's richest. Yeah, it gives you nice lacing on the glass. Very, very good beer.
Yeah, I think this one does it for me. Again, it's I wouldn't say it's leaps and bounds over all the other beers out of the box. Just my personal preference. I think my palate. I'm getting on with this one a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah, and it's really that's what they say on a label. It marries very nice ESB with nice hops and makes it even better. Well, very good job. Very drinkable still,
Yeah,
refreshing, but still rich. So we can enjoy it very, very.
Yeah, it's a nice crossover without it sort of like not knowing what it is. You can relate to it being an ESB, I think, from the intake, but it doesn't. That back end of citrusness, the wave of citrusness that comes into it, it doesn't sort of mix it up and make it confusing or anything like that. It all works quite nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just gives the enjoyment on the end that you can really say, oh yes, it's a nice hoppiness here. Yeah, good.
Yeah, definitely my favorite.
Yeah,
I don't know about
and definitely it's another like addition to the whole collection, because it's still quite mild and be quite nice first step in craft beers, because what I'm experiencing when I'm trying to show my daughter every beer practically, so far she prefers sweet beers, right? Sweet or ciders that they are not bitter, or so this one's quite sweet, nicely balanced, rich, and I think quite citrusy. She would like this one. So yeah.
Yeah, very a very. I almost wish that I tried the first Fullers and Friends box that came out maybe last year or the year before. I did get to try a couple of beers in there, but I never actually reviewed. I do like the whole concept of it. A traditional, well-respected quality brewery like Fuller's, branching out in various different directions with breweries from all over the globe, doing something like this, because I think that's part and parcel of beer. It brings that extra excitement to the table with not knowing what it could be. Like we've done tonight. We've got some old school styles that have been jazzed up a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, pretty good box all round, really. For what the money is for it, it's worth checking out. Waitrose,
definitely.
pound.
All those beer were very, very well made. Yeah, good. They are not very often found on the shelves. Mild. Even ESB, it's not so popular nowadays.
Yeah, you'd have my area, Oxfordshire. You would really struggle to find mild in a pub. Never mind in a supermarket. You go down to the Midlands, up to the Midlands, should I say? And yeah, it's more of a readily available style. Where I'm from originally, Staffordshire, you can get a pint of mild. It's just a regional beer, really, a regional style of beer. I think probably the further south you go, the harder it is to find. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, really good beer. I'm just going to have a look at a quick look at the comments. Got a couple of guys. Moonshine 669. He says hello from Latvia. Hello, my friend.
Thanks hello.
And then we've got Mr. Ronald. Hi guys, hope you well. Love a Fuller's beer. ESB always my go-to Fuller's beer. Yeah, I mean it's a really. I mean I think the whole core range of Fuller's is very solid. Yeah, reliable. Whether it be the ESB, the London Porter, the Black Cab Stout, which is a bit more trickier to get hold of, and if you want to raise the bar a little bit more with the Fuller's Golden Pride, that's a fantastic beer. That is, they know what they're doing. Pardon?
All of Fuller's beers are good, so different styles, they're good, and can be used as a measure, how it should be, and then you can compare other beers to Fuller's, and because every beer that you will take from Fuller's is at least good, right? Some are very beautiful. So yes, it can be a measure of how it should be done.
Yeah, most definitely. And the one beer that I would love to try from them is the Chiswick Bitter, and that is as rare as rocking horse shit. That is so. You might be able to get it in some pubs, in and around London, but to get it in a bottle, it's nigh on impossible. I've tried, and it's just you're banging your head against the wall. Just a hard beer to get hold of. They still brew it on cask, but bottle form, it's impossible to get. But I'm a fan of Fuller's. I know there was a bit of a kick-off when I saw he came in with a checkbook and stuff. It doesn't for me, as long as they keep making what they're making, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, as long as they will not change the recipes and it still will be good beers. What's the problem?
Again, you would like to think as a beer enthusiast with a brewery like that, you'd like to think that the purchase from Asahi is purely for a global reach and nothing more. That's what.
Actually, when they took over quite a chunk of European market, all what they took the best brands, right? So they're trying to get the best brands in Europe, and then build on top of this. They have quite fantastic portfolio now.
Oh yeah, the other end of the spectrum, from south to north, you've got Samuel Smith's. again, I'm a fan of that brewery as well. You know, they make some fantastic traditional beers. Don't mess about too much with the styles, you know. And you could say that about Fuller's. You know, their seasonal beers that they knock out, the vintage range.
Yeah.
One of them ones up there. And the Imperial Stout that they do, you know, they're just solid, well-made beers. You pay that little bit more for them, but for me, I think it's money well spent. You know, £6 for an Imperial Stout. I think I got the vintage ale for about £5, £4.50, £5. I think it's money well spent. You know, for the type of quality of beer that you're getting, it's second to none, really.
Yeah, you know, the best beers definitely cost more because it's a small batch. They use, you know, the special ingredients, so obviously it will be, you know, a little bit more expensive.
Yeah. Just have a quick look at the comments again. We've got a couple more comments. Mr. Ronald, been trying to get hold of a can of that unfiltered version of London Pride, but they never have it in Waitrose. Okay. Yeah, my Waitrose stocks it. I think I've reviewed it. Wasn't a big fan of it. I preferred the bottled London Pride, but that's just my personal preference. We've got Matt Baker. Hello, Matt. Hope you're well, mate. Where I live, I can only ever find London Pride in supermarkets, which is very good, a very good beer, but I would like to try some of their other beers because I hear so many good things. It's such a shame. Yeah, I feel for you, Matt. When you can only get a selection of core beers from a brewery, it pisses me off as well.
Yeah, we exactly have the same problem with Fuller's.
Yeah. I think that it's just I don't know how it works, to be honest with you. It's a bit of a mind, really, how it all works. I mean, Christoph couldn't get this Waitrose box, could you, mate? So I had to send it to you.
No.
And
you could get the Fuller's beers from Tesco as well.
Yeah. You'd like to think that you can walk into a Tesco. It doesn't matter where you are in the country, they will have what you want. And it's so annoying. I can get a beer that Christoph can't get, and vice versa. It does your head in. So I know what you're coming from there, mate. Definitely. He also comments, "I love the sound of the Fullers and Friends, where the old school traditional brewery meet the modern craft brewery. Maybe it's an idea for other traditional brewers."
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, craft beer is not going anywhere. It's growing and growing. So I think the old good traditional breweries should meet in the middle with some of these guys, and you know, who knows what they can roll out. I think they could do some fantastic collabs.
Yeah, they can only benefit from this. You know, they would, you know, have new beers, probably quite interesting. So yeah, why not? Why not just, you know, expand a little bit? Everyone would like to see this. Yeah.
I mean, Black Sheep Brewery doing a collab with Cloudwater. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? I don't think that'd ever happen, though.
Well, who knows?
What else we've got here? Mr. Ronald. Matt, the only supermarket I can get ESB is Sainsbury's or Waitrose. Yeah, I think you might be right there, actually. I mean, my Tesco, they stock the London Pride and the Bengal Lancer. And that's it, I think, from Fuller's. But Waitrose, yeah, they've got quite a few in Waitrose. My one. Morrison's, I've only seen London Pride in my Morrison's. Sainsbury's, London Pride, and maybe Bengal. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how it is.
Yeah. Well, you can't predict what you will get actually.
No.
Even
No.
you know, in the same town, in different shops, you will have different beers.
Yeah, I mean, my local corner shop, which is, I don't know, 200-300 yards away from where I live, he's got a pretty decent range of Fuller's beers in there. He's got the ESB, he's got the London Porto, he's got the Golden Pride. What else has he got in there? What's the other one? Honeydew as well. He's got that in there, which I don't think I've reviewed.
I think I saw this one in Asda. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I might have tried it, but I know I haven't reviewed it. I might be mistaken, but
well, it's pleasant enough.
Good stuff. Right, Mr. Ronald, I can only get London Pride in my Tesco. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll never come to grips with the logistics of breweries sending beers to supermarkets. It's that's a tough one. That's a tough one. But just to wrap this up, really, I think that all 6 beers have been good, acceptable, steady, all that.
Yeah,
not mind blowing, but I don't think they're meant to be mind blowing. They're well made beers, I think, all the same.
Yes,
Christoph, what do you think about that, mate?
Yeah, you know, they are very nicely made, but I think they were like addressed to wider consumer base. So they're nicely made, round. So yeah, balanced, but with nice craft features in them. Yeah, good. And you know, the artworks exceptional. Yeah, well presented beers.
Yeah, I'll put my hands up. I'm a complete sucker for artwork. I get drawn in by how a can of beer or a bottle of beer looks. You know, all these beers are colourful, vibrant, good artwork on the bottles. The beers, they meet the expectations of people that buy beers from supermarkets or want to try something a little bit different and not get bombarded. It works for me, really. Yeah, good stuff all the same. Good stuff. So we'll call it a day there. Big thank you to my good friend Christoph L Degustation. Please go and check him out if you haven't already.
Yeah, welcome.
We've got some exciting beers in the next couple of degustations. Care of my good friend that sent me a box of beer.
Well, we will have definitely 2 more Fuller's beers that are in my Tesco.
Yeah.
The new ones.
I could not get them.
Yeah, definitely. And then some Northern breweries. Well, they are simple beers, but you know, not widely available. And I hope you will enjoy them.
Yeah. We'll just wrap up on the comments now. Mr. Ronald, agree with you, Dean. The artwork draws me into. Yeah, it just does. I think.
Yeah.
Work. I mean, I have had beers before where the artwork has been absolutely fantastic and the beer has been appalling. You know, that's just I don't know.
But still, it's eye-catching, and you want to try it.
Yes, yeah, indeed. There's nothing worse than a dull-looking can of beer. Terry's quick beer reviews. Hello, guys. Hello, Terry, mate.
Hello.
I hope you're well. these beers are right up your street, mate. You'd enjoy them.
Yeah, we are in good mood now.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Once again, big thank you to all the guys that have stopped by, left comments. Much appreciated. And again, big thank you to that man there for taking part in this live review. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Big enjoyment. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.